main event, and is for the NWA Heavyweight Championship of the world. Here tonight to present the belt and to hold it during the match, the living legend, Larry Zbyszko. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the rules for the King of the Mountain matchup. First of all, pinfalls count anywhere within the building. Secondly, if you are pinned, you will then be sent to the penalty box for 2 minutes. If and only if you score a pinfall or submission, then you become eligible to hang the belt above me in the ring and become the World Heavyweight Champion. And now, from Orlando, Florida, it's your Slammiversary main event of the evening. Introducing the first participant,
Here comes the first man headed to the ring for the King of the Mountain. He is the self-proclaimed alpha male, the 5-year pro from the Serengeti, the man who made the Pounce famous, the former National Football League linebacker for both the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. Yes, he played in 2 Super Bowls. 93, when he was a rookie with the Bills, he played with Jim Kelly, Andre Reed, Thurman Thomas and company. 96 with the New England Patriots. Yes, he's the alpha male, and he's Monty Brown. He's challenger number 1.
This is a man that's going to use his power to every advantage that he's got, Mike. So many different styles in that ring, and when you think about different styles, nobody's more unpredictable than the Monster Abyss.
How about the raw stats? 6 feet 8 inches tall, 350 pounds. You factor in one of the most devastating finishing moves in professional wrestling, the Black Hole Slam, and the Monster Abyss has to be categorized as one of the favorites, even though he's one of the challengers here in the King of the Mountain.
This is going to be a situation where his size is only going to come at a disadvantage when maybe he needs to climb up that ladder and put it up. If it was all about the pin, the Black Hole Slam would be it. He's going to have to make sure that he can get up that ladder quick enough.
He was originally named the quote-unquote wild card for this matchup. The 15-year pro from Minneapolis, Minnesota, Sean Waltman is headed to the ring.
I'll tell you what, wild card is a good word to use when you consider Sean Waltman. Here's somebody that, like Abyss, very unpredictable. Somebody that's been through a lot of different wars and a lot of different factions. Somebody that has not been a part of this group for a long time, so he's going to be somebody that is kind of different for everybody to prepare for.
Well, we may have labeled Sean Waltman as the wild card, but after everything that went down earlier tonight, the arrest of Jeff Jarrett for assaulting a fan, Jarrett being taken from the impact zone, taken away in a police car. In my mind, this is the real wild card in the King of the Mountain matchup, headed to the ring next, wherever he's coming from. Don, if you know, point him out.
I'm trying to find him here, and again, that's just typical Raven.
That's who we're talking about.
Typical Raven. Somebody that is absolutely doing the unsuspected. I don't even know where he's coming from. Everybody's looking for him.
He is the brawler from the Bowery section of New York City, and you can see even the living legend Larry Zbyszko doesn't know when or where, but here he comes. How about this? Raven's coming out under his terms.
Oh yes, he doesn't come down a tunnel. He's coming through the crowd. You know, you mentioned how he is the real wild card here, because when we came here today, he wasn't even supposed to be a part of TNA. He was talking about a situation working in his favor. That was Raven.
He was suspended He actually quit. And in one of the gutsiest decisions that I've ever seen, Larry Zbyszko reinstates him and puts him in the matchup. And listen to the reaction for the champion, AJ Styles.
I'm telling you what, you talk about a people's champion. The crowd, every single person standing, they know that this guy's got us come insurmountable odds, but that's nothing for the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Listen to the credits, listen to the resume. Mr. TNA 2003 and 2004, the first ever X Division champion, the only Triple Crown winner in TNA history, and that means he's held all the belts. NWA World title, NWA World Tag Team Champion, and yes, X Division champion. Who's better than the phenomenal AJ Styles?
This man, you sit there and you watch him and through his career. One of my favorite moments in TNA history was the first time I ever got to see him in the ring. And there's just nothing he can't do, nothing he can't overcome. When you think you've seen it all, he's just getting started. The phenomenal and current reigning world champion, AJ Styles.
The following contest is the main event of the evening. When the bell rings, the man in charge, TNA senior official, Mr. Rudy Charles. Introducing, first of all, the challengers. Starting to my right, hailing from the Serengeti, this is the alpha male, Monty Brown. Introducing to my left, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, he is the wild card spot in the King of the Mountain, Sean Waltman. And introducing to my right, weighing in excess of 350 pounds, from parts unknown, he is the Monster of And introducing to my right, from the Bowery, this is Raven. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing atop of the ladder, weighing in at 218 pounds, he is the current reigning and defending NWA Heavyweight Champion of the World. He is the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Again, keep in mind the very unique, very special rules, and here we go. Waltman dives off the top of the penalty box cage and takes down Raven.
I tell you what, a position of power, and you got to understand. Oh, look at this, is AJ ready on the top of the ladder. Waltman's got a bone to pick with Raven after what happened to him. And then you see Monty Brown coming in. This is going to be wild,
This
folks.
could be it.
He's bouncing Raven right off. 1, 2, and look at him. He's got a pin.
Okay, Raven's got to go to the penalty box for 2 minutes. That enables Monty Brown from this point in the match to take the championship belt and hang it above the ring.
Again, the rules for everybody if you missed it. When you get a pin, which can happen anywhere in the building, that makes you eligible. Oh, what a nice kick right there by Sean Waltman. That makes you eligible to hang the belt in the middle of the ring. Only if you get a pin. Now the key thing right now for Monty Brown, he's eligible the rest of this match. None of the other guys have a shot at winning this. When you get pinned, you've got to sit in the penalty box for 2 minutes.
Oh! AJ went airborne! Bodies laid out all over the impact zone. Look right in front of us here, Don.
Unbelievable. I hope everybody's got the rules, because we're not going to have time to go through them
Pin in
again.
the ring, 2,
No, he didn't quite get it, as you see Monty Brown pushing him off right there.
Again, the basic keys are this. You've got to get a pin to hang the belt. Oh, what a knee to the back by the alpha male. And you've got to try to avoid going into the penalty box. What shots by Monty Brown working on the side and the rib cage of Waltman.
Oh, did you see that? AJ went up high and Abyss came in and knocked him down. The great thing right now for Monty is he can pick and choose. When he gets a spot where the ring is clear, then he's going to take advantage of it.
Hang the championship belt, put it on the hook and win it.
Oh.
Waltman was amazing. Had eyes in the back of his head, moved out of the way, and Abyss crashed right into Monty Brown.
I was getting ready to say that. That's the veteranship right there. That's the 15 years of experience. Hearing the guy, not seeing him, but hearing him coming.
How about that for a spin kick that takes down a 350-pound monster?
But 30 more seconds, Raven's back in. And sometimes the penalty box can go in your favor because you get a chance to rest up.
You know, you're right. It can only go in your favor, however, if someone doesn't hang the championship belt. But seeing how physical these opening 2 minutes have been, Raven may be fortunate that he's in the penalty box. But I guess the clock was wrong. Referee at ringside has sprung Raven.
Well, Raven's already in right here. Raven obviously goes by his own rules. As he absolutely just... maybe the timekeeper's got a different clock.
Cross body block. Alpha male catches it. Oh, power bomb down. Pin 1, pin 2, pin 3, Monty Brown.
But the good part about that is somebody might say, why pin somebody else? Well, that puts Waltman in the penalty box.
Well, Sean Waltman's got to go in the box for 2 minutes, and Monty Brown remains the one individual who can hang the championship belt and win the NWA World's title. Boy, Waltman in trouble here.
Oh, absolutely, and he's got to get into that penalty box somehow. Right now, Monty Brown's still the only one eligible to win this match. AJ on top of the cage. Oh, man!
What a move by AJ as they put Waltman in the box. Opportunity here for the champ to follow up. Charges. Shot for Abyss. Opposite side. Flying forearm shot for Monty Brown.
I'll tell you what, unbelievable is AJ was on top of the cage and saw an opportunity. Oh, look at the pounce right there. What a pounce that was.
Did you see the whiplash effect there?
Look at this, Monty Brown. Oh, wait a minute, Raven just pulled. Raven just pulled AJ out, got the pin outside of the ring.
So now Raven has a chance to hang the belt. Well, AJ's gonna go in the box, so we're gonna have, check this out, AJ and Waltman both are gonna be in the penalty box at the same time.
Raven just running by here, and oh my gosh, grabbing whatever he can get a hold of, and look at this.
He's got him up there.
Abyss has him up there. Oh, what a toss by Raven.
Through the trash can, across the ring, and takes out 2 for the price of 1.
Less than a minute before Sean Waltman's back in. Raven and Monty Brown able to do it. Look at what Raven's just done.
Monty Brown shot off chest first into the corner. Clothesline by Raven takes him down. Styles and Waltman in the box together. You know, sometimes you make friends when you're in the penalty box, Don, together. Maybe you work out a plan. I wonder if Styles and Waltman...
Oh, there they are. You can see this.
I was watching from here. I was looking through, and I'm glad the camera picked that up.
Way to go there, Mike. You're keeping your eye on that. Sure enough, they're making strategy together as they're working things out. And you've got to have a partner at some point. Now, you still got to go to win it, but when you've got to somehow get as many people in the box as you can. Waltman's out.
Waltman's set free. AJ still got just under a minute to go.
Waltman goes right for a trash can. Anything goes in the King of the Mountain match.
And again, Monty Brown and Raven, the only 2 men who are even eligible to hang the championship belt, and Waltman swinging that trash can.
I'll tell you what I liked about that move right there. John Waltman was going to bring a fresh can in. Oh, nice kick there by Abyss. And he realized it was taking him too long to get it through, so he just went for the one right in the middle of the ring. That's what a veteran does.
Much like we saw earlier. Bodies laid out all over the impact zone. God, the physicality of this matchup in the opening few minutes has been off the charts. AJ's going to be out in 10 seconds. All 5 men are going to be back in the battle once again. The count is on as we see Monty Brown and Abyss battle it out.
I'll tell you what, now we're going to find out just exactly what AJ... Oh, Black Hole Slam! And he's got a pin, and now Abyss is eligible!
And Monty Brown's got to go to the box.
Oh, I'll tell you what, when you're eligible and you've got to be in the box, that's the double whammy. Now I'm curious as to see if AJ and Sean Waltman will work something out together if they have an opportunity. Raven not going to let AJ, though, at this time.
Now AJ turns his attention to Abyss, and that enables Raven to come from behind and take AJ down to the mat as we see Monty Brown headed into the penalty box for 2 minutes. Action in the ring is Raven pounding and driving AJ down. Leg hook, pin, no. AJ rolls the shoulder at 2.
I'll tell you what's amazing is the fact that the world champion AJ Styles isn't even eligible to win this right now. And the numbers game has just been working totally against him, the size. You don't have time to maneuver. Raven realizes that.
You're right. And think of this. Waltman and Styles are the 2 guys who aren't eligible. It might be better if they tried to work together.
It looks like Sean Waltman's not able to work with anybody.
Here's the clash!
Here we go! Can he get the pin? Rolls him over. 1, 2.
No! Abyss makes the save.
Nice move right there by Abyss. Don't allow another man to have that opportunity.
Yeah, and especially the defending champion.
But all this going on, it's just allowing Monty Brown to catch a little bit of a breather. Nice kick to the back of the head by AJ.
Takes Abyss down to the arena floor.
Oh, what a shot by Sean
That's
Waltman.
Waltman swinging that steel chair, and he's just vicious, brutal shots to the head of Abyss.
You can see him right there trying to knock him down, laying him up on the table. Now, wait a minute. Could this be? Sean Waltman's calling for AJ. That was the strategy they were talking about.
We saw them in the penalty box together, and yeah, they are going to work together.
Here he goes. Oh, my goodness. Did he just do a spiral tap onto the table? You gotta be kidding me.
You're damn right he did.
We gotta see that.
Watch the pin, keep it live.
Wait a minute, 1, 2, and he does pin him on the table. Is there any way, Keith? Oh, that was the most unbelievable thing. That's just taking a risk of the unbelievable magnitude.
Boy, I know we'd love to watch a replay, but are we going to have time here while we get the ladder in? We're going to try and slip it in. Watch this, AJ.
Oh, man, what precision.
And what impact. We are back live. AJ's eligible. It's down to, I guess Waltman's the only one who's not eligible to hang the belt as we put Abyss in the box.
I'll tell you what, having Abyss in the penalty box is a great opportunity for somebody. He's such a destructive force, it's hard to even get him in the box right there. Holy cow, this thing. Monty Brown comes right off and goes right at Raven right here.
Double sledge on Raven, put him right back into the steel safety rail. Alpha Male is reversed.
He slingshots him right into the rail himself.
AJ, yeah, he's eligible.
Here goes AJ while everything's going on. AJ Styles knows what he's got to do. This is his chance.
AJ hanging.
Oh, he lost it.
Drop the belt.
Look at this. Waltman, is he going to give it to him? Oh, what a sacrifice by Waltman. That's incredible. What a sacrifice. Oh, it was too good to be true for AJ. Oh, can you believe that?
X Factor. 1, 2, 3.
And now everybody's eligible.
AJ just had a chance to hang the belt. AJ had a chance to keep the title, and the relationship with Waltman went right down the drain.
What a bizarre situation. It slipped out of AJ's hands and looked like Sean Waltman was letting him keep the title and then turned on him at the last second.
If you think about it, Waltman just cost AJ the chance to retain the championship belt as Raven comes back in.
It shows you how important this belt is. You aren't going to be teammates. You're not going to be friends. You're not going to be partners. You just want to be champion.
Waltman writhing in pain after the beating from Raven. AJ and Abyss in the box as Raven.
Oh, what's he got in his hand? Oh, he's got a staple gun!
Oh, God! Right in the top of his head!
The only rules are the ones that apply to pinning. Placing the belt on top of the ring, and then, of course, the penalty box. Everything else is legal.
Low blow by Waltman, takes down Raven. Abyss is making his...
Oh, look at this! Oh, that's where you get him! Vasectomy right there! He just performed a vasectomy right in the middle of the ring!
He's got... Oh!
Unbelievable! As you see Abyss writhing in pain.
Oh,
This is Waltman's chance!
You look around the impact zone,
And where's Monty Brown?
You can't believe
Oh, there he
what
is.
they're witnessing in this King of the Mountain match for the NWA title. Waltman putting the boots to the monster Abyss.
One thing about it, though, you still got to get a ladder set up, and you still got to climb it.
And you've got to hang the championship belt to win it. Pinned by Waltman and...
Raven going over, taking a shot on Monty Brown with less than 15 seconds. AJ will be out.
Again, 4 of the 5 are eligible to hang the belt and win. Sean Waltman, the only one who hasn't scored a pin.
I want to see what AJ's going to do to Sean Waltman after what Waltman did to AJ.
Wait a minute, what's going on here? Waltman? How's Waltman hanging this?
Well, Waltman got the pin on AJ. You can see this, Waltman going up. AJ, you know.
Fighting it off at the top. Waltman and AJ. Look out!
Oh, and you see AJ goes right over the top onto the table.
Waltman and Styles both down and out on the floor. Zbyszko's handing the belt into Abyss.
And here is his chance. The monster Abyss getting ready to climb up to the top right here. Oh!
Here comes the...
He just bounced him right off the ladder into the table.
Oh, Raven! Even flow DDT on the Alpha Male!
This is his chance right here. Can Raven climb as you feel the fever in the crowd?
Raven heading up the ladder!
He's
and
so
heading up the
close.
belt. Oh, he's got a long way to go!
Oh, yeah, and look at the monster Abyss is right there with him. Is Raven gonna get it?
Abyss on one
Is he
side,
gonna get
Raven
it?
on the other!
Does he do it? He kicks him off. I don't believe this.
Raven!
Raven
Has he done it?
is now the world champ. Raven has talked about his destiny for so long. For 2 years we've heard about the destiny of Raven. And now, he's the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. He's the King of the Mountain.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been a part of a very special evening in professional wrestling history. You have witnessed a spectacle known as Slammiversary. It all concludes with Raven, the blood flowing down his face into his eyes, but nonetheless hanging the championship belt high above the ring, and in the process becoming the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion for the very first time.
The disbelief on AJ's face, the belt that he just... Think about this! Think about the Larry Zbyszko factor! If he hadn't let him in, he would never be the champ! He didn't have to let him in! So many... And Jeff Jarrett, because of his stupidity, because of letting his emotions take over, because of losing his mind, he didn't have a chance to get his title back. Listen to this crowd.
What an incredible response from this jam-packed, standing among the crowd at the Impact Zone. When we look back at professional wrestling history, ladies and gentlemen, you will classify Slammiversary 2005 as an incredible, incredible event. You will think back through an incredible night of professional wrestling. And if I can just boil this down to 2 words for Raven, those 2 words will be Destiny Fulfilled.